video on this, Terry. Feel free. I'll make this short and sweet. Hopefully my phone will record this. I've been trying to record it since this morning. So, right over here is my house. Over there, my house. That's actually my house where I live. Across the street, getting electricity from the neighbor. I'm charging my phone. I haven't had power since March. Because I'm going through a really, really nasty divorce. My wife's tried to financially ruin me. She essentially tried to. And what she doesn't realize, Chapter 7 bankruptcy really, really sucks, but not really, because better than 13 as far as I'm concerned. Chapter 13, you still have all the creditors you owe, and it's still on your credit report, every single creditor that you're behind on. For me, Chapter 7's the way where it's going to wipe out all my debt. It's the thing, right? It is. It's been a tough time for me. In 25 years, my entire adult life, other than the military, and even in the military, all I've done is make money. And I've never been without money since I started on my own. But now I am. Partly because I had to. My divorce really, really hurt me pretty bad. Emotionally, I lost my 11-year-old daughter and things so far. I have not seen her since December the 28th. My wife has been horrible. So I'm not going to get into that. I'll show you what it did to me physically. See my legs. That's black. That is black. Psoriasis. It blew up. I just had a couple little spots when my wife did this to me. My anxiety and my stress really hurt me pretty bad. It blew up that plaque psoriasis all over my body. It's on my arms too. Okay, all over my arm. And so, what I used to be able to do was, be in charge of a bunch of people or ran companies for a living. I haven't been able to do that. Didn't have the confidence. But God put something on, in my lap recently that I need to do. I need to do this. And I just don't have the means. That's why I'm making this video. I want y'all to see this. And this is what I need. This is what I really, really need. I've been praying to God that He would show me where to go and what to do. So today I found a site that where the peer-to-peer finance. The biggest thing with the peer-to-peer finance, the worst thing is that people default on the loan. And that's a bad thing, because they take your money and run. I'm not going to take your money and run, okay? I've got a settlement coming. This plaque psoriasis and my physical problem, not being able to work. I filed for, I've got actually a lawyer company. It's not a lawyer, but it's a group called, Disability Champions. They're out of Florida. And what they do is they represent me with my claim, and they helped me process it, and they did. We're in the final stages. We're just waiting for the government to finish. And they haven't yet. And so while they haven't, I'm over here dying, sweating to death every day. I lay in bed and I sweat all night. I get up and I sweat. It's hot, man. But this opportunity that I have is there's a company that's Torchmark is the parent company. The number 2 shareholders in that are Vanguard. If you've got 401k, you know about them. And the number 2 is Berkshire Hathaway. And so we sell life insurance, supplemental life insurance for Family Heritage Life. One of the greatest companies I've ever seen. I've looked at their products and the way they do things. It's one of the only companies I've ever seen that life insurance policy at 20 years. You pay your premium for 20 years or the age 65, whichever one comes first. They give you your entire premium back. They deposit it into your bank account. So every single penny that you spend in that 20 years, if you don't die, you're going to get that money back into your bank account. Man, that's amazing. And I also pay legacy commissions. But I've got a great, great job. And I thought I was going to be working in Dallas. I met with the owner, though. And because I already have some different insurance license in Oklahoma, I needed to get my life and health. And it was going to be in Texas. There was a problem with the timing and all that, because I'm going through a divorce, I'm going through a bankruptcy, I've got this thing going on with my disability. And so the owner of the company said, man, I'm willing, I talked to you, and I'm impressed by what you can do, and what your attitude is, your mindset. And even through all this adversity, man, you're still smiling, and you're trying to get through this. And that's all we can do. So I'm getting through it. And he said that he would come here and train me to Oklahoma. So I was like, okay, so you're going to come to Oklahoma and train me. That's great. Thank you very much. The next day, I sent him an email. I said, if you're going to come to Oklahoma and train me, why don't we open up Oklahoma? He said, okay. So they're going to allow me to open up the state of Oklahoma for their company, life insurance company. It's amazing, right? Well, then, just the other day, I checked with him. He wanted to know how my license went. I said, well, I haven't got my license, man. I have my truck repoed. The closest place is 40 miles from here. I don't have any friends here. My family, was my wife's family. That's the only family I know. I don't have family. It was just her family. And as soon as she walked away, it was like, 27 years being with one family. They just walked out the doors like they drove off a cliff in a truck and never came back. I never talked to any of them. None of them will talk to me. And that's just, they're protecting their daughter, and they're keeping, they're not going to come over here and be friends with me and go against anything with daughter. We're still going through the divorce. And, maybe after the divorce things will change. I don't really care. Because I'm moving on, right? This is what this is about. This is my need. I need somebody to loan me $5,000. Now, all of these terms are negotiable. I'm just telling you what I have thought about, what I know I can do. Whoever gives me $5,000 within 90 days, or at 90 days, whichever comes first, I will repay you $5,500. That's $5,500. I'm going to make you $500 within 90 days. It doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot more than you're going to get from any bank, any savings account, or there's no such thing as making that much, even on a CD that I know of. Because what's going to happen is, with that $5,000, I'm going to get my bankruptcy done. I'm going to get moved to Oklahoma City, to actually Edmond. I've got 3 or 4 houses that I've looked at there that I'm going to lease. I need to lease a home because I need to have a home for my daughter when she comes to stay with me when this is all said and done. And so, not only am I, with this money, not only does it bless me to where I can put an end to today. I can leave Duncan, Oklahoma, which I don't need to be here, and I can go to Edmond, Oklahoma. I can start a new life and prepare a new home for my daughter with that $5,000. Now, and the reason I say 90 days is because I know that within 90 days, I should have my settlement from the government. It's around $20,000. So the $5,500 is really nothing compared to what I'm going to get. It's 1/4 of what I'm going to get. So I know I'm going to get it. As soon as I get the settlement, if I get it before the 90 days, you're going to get paid $5,500. I don't care if I get the loan tomorrow, and then it's the same, or the next day, let's say, the next day I get my settlement. I'm still going to give you $5,500. You're going to make $500 in one day. That's just the way the deal is. We can negotiate it. If you like this, that's fine. We can negotiate it, but I think it's a pretty solid deal. And because if I don't get the settlement, if they continue to drag their feet. The owner called me last week, and we talked about the licensing, and he said he's going to do something different, man, because he loves me, and he wants to see me and my daughter succeed. So I'm going to send them recruits, and they're going to hire people starting tomorrow. They're going to start, or Monday, they're going to start hiring people to work under me day one before I even have my license. They're going to run them for me, but they're going to be my people, and I'm going to get override off their commission because he wants to help me. He's seen how I act. He knows my character. He knows I have integrity, and he hasn't witnessed it to the extent that he did with me, with everything that's going on, and it impressed him. And I wasn't trying to impress him. I was just being me. So this is the deal, man. I need $500 or $5,000. All I need is $5,000, man. If you can give me more, loan me more. I don't mean give. I'm sorry. If you can loan me more than that, I could do so much more with it, but I'm not a greedy man. I could use $10,000, and $10,000 I would furnish the house and completely, and I mean, it would just, I wouldn't blow it. I would actually be very, very frugal. I'd probably use it to go ahead and, of course, file my bankruptcy and immediately go put down some money in some secured credit cards and start building my credit back up. But same deal, even if it's $10,000, it's going to be in 90 days you get $10,000. Well, if you give me $10,000, I'm going to give you $11,000 back. You give me 10, I give you 11. Same thing. If I get my settlement, you give me 10, I'm going to give you 11 back. So that's the deal. I need your help, man. I really do. Pray about this if you're a godly person. Just pray about this. Help me move, please. Next week is Father's Day. I'm not going to get to see my daughter. at least, please, loan me the money so I can get to Edmond and I can start a life up there. And I'm not here in Duncan. She's only a mile from me, and I don't want to be here if I can't see her. Please help me. I'm begging you, please. Thank you. God bless you.